What is up, Elevator? Today's episode is a bit different from my usual format. Today I'm playing a segment from a Q&A that I participated in. This particular question was one that someone recommended and they suggested they wanted me to answer. And the question was, I work 15 to 18 hours a day and I feel like my partner doesn't support me. When I come home, it feels like there's more stress added to my plate and I don't know how to handle it. Do you have any advice? Here's my answer. I get this question a lot. What happens is a man will come coach with me and they have this pressure of having to provide for a family, but at the same time have the demand of their family wanting their time. And it's like, I'm looking out for the future of my family. I have to go work and bring in, money so my family can have lights and have, the mortgage paid and have running water and all the clothes and all the food on the table. But when I get home, my partner, my wife all she's saying is, you don't spend enough time with me. And if I spend time with her, then I can't make money. So what do I do? In a situation like this, depending on the person, but majority of the clients that I have that have this situation, it's really us walking through what their reality really is. And them being a little more in tune with their spouse in a way to where they can be more of a student of them to understand what their needs are, their spouse or their partner, what their needs are, and bring those to the forefront while subduing and this is super hard. I'm not saying this is easy, but basically what they're doing, what they have to do is kind of what I have to do in coaching, right? So you have to hold space and you're like, okay. Please excuse this little interruption. If you're enjoying this episode and don't want to miss any of the tips that I release each week, please click that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now back to the video. I have to use emotional intelligence. I have to realize that even though this person is irritating me because they're so demanding and they don't understand that I'm breaking my neck to provide a home and the life that they have, they're just complaining and I don't even want to go home. And so what they have to do is get to a point to where they're like, okay, I got to put pause on my emotions in that realm and really focus on them and really give them a platform to speak. So I like to tell my clients, seek first to understand, then be understood. Right? So I didn't create that, of course. That's one of the leadership principles. So once they give their partner the platform to speak, and it's super hard because they may say some things that you feel like are attacking you, that are off. It's like, you never spend time with me. And it's like, I don't spend time with you because I'm over here breaking my neck so you can have the life you have, right? But you have to put your emotions on pause and realize they need to speak. They have to try to understand where they are, try to instill some empathy so that they know you're listening to them. You're listening to them and you care. Once they get it out, a lot of times, once people are heard, that opens up a tremendous doorway for conflict resolution. But a lot of times that's not the end of the story because these things have built up. This thing has built up for so long that there's a lot that has to be worked through. Give them the platform to talk, really listen to what they're saying, keep your emotions to the side, and then ask them if you can have a chance to explain your side with hopes that you're going to come to some sort of resolution that's benefiting both of you. And after that, what I do is I work with my clients and I ask them, how can you recharge during the day to where you get home and you still have energy left for your family? And so we actually work through what that looks like. Sometimes that looks like you have 3 15-minute segments throughout the day. And for those 15 minutes, you go take a walk and you listen to a podcast or ebook, or you take a break from work, you recharge. I have one client that says what helps him is taking that 15 minutes to prep for the next thing at work so that he goes into that next part of work ready and there's no residuals, as opposed to he just lets his day flow just keep flowing. And when his day keeps flowing, when he's driving home, there's all this residual work that's still going, like a half-life, so to speak. So when he gets home, he still has this residual from work on his shoulders, and he just wants to like check out and do whatever, be on social media, but he's not ready for his family. So if you can create space during the day to where you can recharge, because ultimately, what is life about for you? And this is where you have to really realize, what's my life about? Is it about killing myself in a job when they're not going to put my name on a building? But I have my family that they do have my name, but your job is supporting your family. So there's a balance that you have to strike there, and getting a coach to help you with that can be beneficial. Now, I will say, sometimes if this goes on too long, there's a lot of damage that's done, and sometimes there needs to be a counselor to help clear up on some of that damage. But if you catch it at the right time, a coach can help you walk out what a healthy future looks like what from here on out, what healthy can look like, as opposed to going and digging up the past and trying to heal some of that baggage that's been stored up. I really enjoyed answering this question, and I probably enjoy answering your question too. If you have any questions that pertain to any aspect of coaching, please feel free to leave them in the comments on the YouTube channel, or if you're listening to this on the podcast, you can email them to me at Brian Robinson Coaching. It's Brian at BrianRobinsonCoaching.com, and I'll try my best to create a video answering your question. I want you to know that I'm here to help you on your journey to personal greatness. If you're ready to take your success to the next level and work with me as a coach, click the link in the description below to get started. Together, we can elevate your life to heights that you never thought possible. In the comments below, tell me if you found this episode helpful or have any additional insights on the topic. I really would like to hear from you, and I want you to know that your input may help others too. I invite you to join the Elevators inbox for some helpful tips, tools, and resources, plus some personal updates on my life sent to your inbox each week. I promise that I won't spam you, and you can unsubscribe at any time. And finally, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for tuning in. This is Coach Brian.